Hello and welcome to Going Global with STEM, tech tools for collaborating with peers on a global platform. For a copy of today's presentation, go to bit.ly/globalstem20. Also, anything in this presentation with a link image next to it has been hyperlinked for you, so you want to make sure you grab this link to have a copy of the presentation. My name is Carrie Robledo, and I am a digital integration facilitator for Moore County Schools. You can email me at crobledo@ncmcs.org and make sure to follow me at Carrie Robledo. This presentation aligns with two of the North Carolina digital learning standards for students. Those include Global Collaborator and Creative Communicator. So what is STEM? Well, according to the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, STEM is the infusion of two or more of the disciplines of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEM empowers students to understand complex problems and prepares our next generation of innovators. These days, almost every job requires some skill in a STEM discipline. So it's important that our students are exposed to these skills early on. So why teach STEM? Well, STEM-based education teaches students more than science and mathematics concepts. The focus on hands-on learning with real-world applications helps develop a variety of skill sets, including creativity and 21st century concepts. Regardless of the future career path considered by students, these skill sets go a long way to prepare them to be innovative. Amazing STEM lessons are happening in classrooms around the world, but often go unnoticed in the hustle of daily school life. So we want to take STEM learning from just sharing with our peers to sharing with our peers from around the world. STEM beyond the classroom is important because it encourages collaboration with classroom teachers, it builds partnerships with students and teachers. Students and teachers are able to share ideas, and it provides an authentic audience for students. It highlights the 4 C's of 21st century learning: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. So now we're going to check out a few collaboration tools that you can use with your students to take your STEM challenges global. So you might be wondering, how do I even get started? Where do I find teachers to connect with? Well, social media is the best place. Through Twitter and Facebook, you can reach a broad audience, find ideas, let your colleagues, families, community members have a glimpse inside your classroom. If you're looking to grow your Twitter PLN, there is a list of teachers to follow. Definitely go through that list, make sure to add your name and Twitter handle, and add the teachers listed there. Those teachers are a great resource. They're always posting pictures of their classroom, sharing ideas. They're definitely worth following. Also, there are links to check out if you're active on Facebook. Follow those groups to learn more. So first up for collaboration tools is my personal favorite, Flipgrid. Flipgrid is a website that allows teachers to create grids to facilitate video discussions. Each grid is like a message board where teachers can ask questions called topics, and their students can post video responses that appear in a tiled grid display. To get started, you'll go to flipgrid.com, sign up if you haven't already created your account, and then log in. So you can create a group. A group allows you to organize and share multiple topics. You'll see here I have several different groups created. Or you can create individual topics. These are where participants can view and record their videos. Only the participants that have the link can add to your topic. If you're collaborating with a teacher, you might want to create a group if you are going to have multiple grids created. For this, I'm going to create a group called Global STEM. And since I'll be sharing it with a teacher from another district, I'll go to public. The group name will be Global STEM. And then you can create a join code that is unique to your class. Go to next. If you have topics that you want to duplicate and add, you can add those here. So you'll see that I have several different topics. I'm going to create a new one, so I'll skip this. And now I've created my group. You can edit your image here. You can add a co-pilot. So we'll go to add a co-pilot. This is where you will add the cooperating teacher. So whoever you're collaborating with, you'll add their email there. And now you're ready to add your topic. Let's say this is an engineering challenge. You'll add your prompt, the recording time, 3 minutes. And if you choose to moderate the videos have to be approved first. We'll save changes and then create topic. So now my students, when I'm ready to collaborate, I'll copy this link and we can share that in Google Classroom, put it on our website. We can also give them a QR code so they can scan it with their iPads. And then you're all set and you're ready for students to start sharing. So a couple of examples. We did a 4th grade Iggy Peck architect lesson. We did this with students and teachers. So after reading Iggy Peck Architect, they had to build towers and bridges with spaghetti noodles and marshmallows. It got quite messy, but it was a lot of fun. And then students went in, they had some reflection questions that they had to go back and think about. So they recorded their responses to those questions, and then they were able to see their peers who also did the challenge from other schools. So that was really cool. Next, we have a 7th grade lesson with A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park. The students read the novel and then they engineered a water transportation device. And so you'll see they recorded their videos in Flipgrid, and then they were able to see what other students did for their challenge. Okay, so if I want to edit this topic, I will go into the dashboard and I have it in the middle school STEM group. And you'll see all of the topics there that I have in middle school STEM. You can see the students that have responded to any of those topics. I want to check on A Long Walk to Water. So I'll click on that. And here you'll see all of the responses from the students. When I first set this up, I set it to where anyone with a Moore County Schools email address could join. Well, I want to make this a global challenge. So I'll go to Share. Now here's the copy link, but again, if I share this link, only those students that have a Moore County Schools email can join. So I'm going to go to Topic Guest Mode. Check Allow Guests to Record, and then I'll copy this link and share it with the other students. Okay, so now with that code, they'll paste, and they will be able to record their response. And they'll also be able to see the other students that have already responded. So they can go in, and after they watch the recording, they can make a comment. So they watch the recording and then they can add a video comment. In response, they could give it a like. And that's how you can take your STEM challenges global with Flipgrid. Up next is Seesaw. Seesaw is a digital portfolio tool that allows students to store their work in an online space and gain feedback from their teachers. It can be used on a computer or a tablet. It allows teachers to set up tasks or assignments and to include instructions or templates for students to use at home. There's also an extensive bank of already made activities in Seesaw which teachers can use as they are, or you can edit them. You may already be using Seesaw in your classrooms, but let's take a look at how you can use Seesaw for global STEM challenges. If you're not already using Seesaw in your class, I have a link at the end of this video with a PD on how to set up your Seesaw class. All right, so you want to make sure that you set up your class blog. So click on blog. I've already done that, but if you haven't, you'll go to the wrench, scroll down, class blog, and you want to enable your blog. I've set it to students can post. You can change the appearance, enable comments, password protect. I do recommend password protecting your blog. You can change the appearance and give it a URL. And then you can connect with other blogs. Okay, so I'll now go to activities. I've assigned Monkey, a trickster tale from India. So after reading this book, the students have a STEM challenge that they're going to complete. And then we always end with a reflection. So they'll take a picture of the boat that they engineered and then record and answer the following question. So how much weight did your boat hold, and what changes would you make to your boat if you did this challenge again? So that's their assignment in Seesaw. They will go to add response, click on their name, and then we want them to take a picture, but for this I'm just going to go ahead and do a drawing just so you can see. So I'll just draw a boat, but if I were doing this in a class, it would be an actual picture of the boat, of course. Then they can record and tell about their boat. So now that the students have uploaded their images of the STEM challenge reflection, they can add it to our class blog. So I'm in the student journal. They'll go to the globe, click on that, and it will publish to the blog. So now I can check that out by going to our blog. And I see that one student has uploaded the image of their STEM challenge. Okay, if I want to share this with other teachers, I can copy this link and share that with them. And I do recommend setting it up with a password just for that extra layer of security. All right, so now when they're on our class blog, they can see what my students have uploaded. So let's say they have a STEM pal. They can find our STEM pal and they can add a comment. So they can type their comment or they can voice record, which is great for our K1 friends. Also note that no last names are shared on the class blog, so only the first names of the students. Now, other classes cannot add to your blog, only the students that are in your class. So that's just one more thing to keep in mind. But this is a great way to share what you're doing with other classes. And then those classes can share their blog with your class so you can have that conversation going back and forth. So we have Padlet. Padlet is a great place for gathering ideas, sharing them out, and modifying them later. And it's really great for sharing STEM challenges. A link to a Padlet can be shared, and Padlets can be embedded to web pages, making it perfect for global collaboration. You can also use Padlet to present STEM challenges, share with multiple classes, allow students to provide feedback, give pre- and post-reflections. It's great for revisiting a challenge, and your Padlet link can be shared directly to Twitter, Facebook, Canvas, Google Classroom, or Seesaw. To make your first Padlet, you'll go to Padlet.com, create your account, and then click Make a Padlet. Okay, you can choose your layout. There are 8 different layouts to choose from. For this, I'm going to go with a grid. All right, so you can give it a title. You can give your Padlet a unique address. Then you can change your appearance. Okay, you can add your own wallpaper or choose from the ones already listed. So we'll just choose a picture already on file. Everyone loves outer space. Very STEMmy. You can choose where your newest posts are posted. And then you can filter. So if you want to moderate your posts before they are uploaded, you can turn that on. Okay, once you're happy with the layout, go to next. And your students are ready to start posting. So once you're ready to share this Padlet, we'll go to share. And I have it set to secret, but anyone with the link can access. So we can copy the link. You can also embed in a blog or get a QR code. So if you want to have a QR code set up in your classroom for students to scan, you can do that as well. We'll copy the link. So if I'm a student now in the Engineering Challenge Padlet, I can go to the plus at the bottom. I often have my students just type their first name to give attribution, and then they can write their reflections, or they can upload from the computer. If we click the three dots, you see all the different choices that Padlet has. So upload, post a link, search Google, take a picture. So if you wanted them to take a picture of a tower or something that they engineered, they can do that. They can take a video, record a voice, record their screen, draw a picture, add a place, or link to another Padlet. So many different options. And now that's it. So once other students have posted, they can go in and make comments as well. So here we have an example of a third grade disguise a turkey lesson, actually a Google Drawings template where the students disguised their turkey, and then in Padlet, they posted their image from Google Drawings, and then in Padlet, they wrote their story about their turkey. So you'll see everyone's postings. And as the teacher, I can go in now and print these posts to put up in my classroom, or I could copy this and share it with parents. Our next global collaboration tool is a lot like Padlet, except it's free, and that's Wakelet. Wakelet is a curation and bookmarking platform where teachers and students can save links, social media posts, videos, and images as items to later be organized into private or public collections. And as teachers, you can create collections of STEM resources and challenges to share with others as well. All right, so to get started with Wakelet, you know the deal. Go to wakelet.com, then we'll go to sign up. Once you've signed up, you'll log in. So I've been using Wakelet now for several months, and I've created different collections that have really helped me to organize the resources that I found. So whether it's creating trainings for teachers or using Wakelet as a back channel discussion, using it like Padlet where I would post different links and articles, really the options are endless for creating collections in Wakelet. So we're going to get started by creating a new collection. This collection we will use as a way for us, everyone watching this video, to collaborate and share resources. So I'll click on that plus. I'll add a cover image. You can choose from the library or upload. For this, I'm going to upload an image. All right, and then I want to make it a half cover image. Perfect. Give it a title. And then write a description. All right, so now anyone that wants to collaborate, they can add. I'm going to go ahead and set it up so it has different headings. So we'll go to the plus, add text. All right, so I've added 3 different headings. We'll probably go in and add a couple more. But so far I have session links, STEM lessons to share, and conference reflections. Now I want to make this open to anyone with the link can contribute. So at the top right corner, I'll change my settings from private to public. And we'll invite. Now anyone with the link can access and contribute. You can also set it up if you're using this in your classroom. You could set it up and copy the link and put it in your Google Classroom, or you could post this QR code in your room for students to scan if you're using your iPads. So now that I've shared different collaboration tools, here are a few global STEM projects that are easy to get started with. Okay, so we have the Pringles Challenge. In the Pringles Challenge, your task is to design a package that will allow a single Pringles potato chip to be safely mailed through the U.S. Postal Service to another location in the United States. Then next up, there's the Global STEM Challenges. These are free resources for primary and secondary teachers. The Plastics Challenge, Beat the Flood, all of these are definitely worth checking out. The last global STEM project on this list is Level Up Village. Now, Level Up Village is not free. We've partnered with them twice, one with a 2nd grade class and a 6th grade class. And what it is, it's a global STEM program that delivers global science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics courses that promote the design thinking and one-to-one collaboration between students around the world. So one of the unique aspects of this program is the partnerships our students form with the students living in a third world country. This video linked here shows our 6th grade students experiencing their first live group Skype with their partner school in Mexico. And it was really cool to see them interact with each other. And so they would ask questions back and forth. And that was really exciting. Something unique about Level Up Village is that when a student kit is purchased in the United States, the money from the purchase sponsors the cooperating class in another country. The courses are designed for kindergarten through 9th grade students. Each course ranges in grade level, but you'll see all of the different courses that are available. And once you purchase your course, Level Up Village will supply you with the supplies that you need, and it will also supply the cooperating classroom the materials they need as well. So for example, we did Global Inventors, and with that came a 3D printer, and then they also provided the 3D printer for the cooperating class in Mexico. It's definitely something worth checking out if you are writing a grant or if you have money available to spend for your students. So we've been doing global STEM challenges now for a few years, and here are a few tips that we found for getting started. First of all, start local. Reach out to your teacher next door or from your school system to collaborate on a STEM challenge. Decide what tool you want to use, whether it's Padlet or Flipgrid or even Wakelet. Start building your collaboration there. Next is time. Be intentional about the amount of time you allow for a STEM lesson. Often we don't provide that time for students to reflect and share, so make sure to set aside time that students can do that. And finally, tweet. Your PLN is a great place to find other teachers that would be interested in doing STEM challenges with your class. All right, so now I want to hear from you. I've created a Padlet where we can share STEM resources, ask questions, and connect with others. So if you'll click on the link here, it will take you to the Padlet, and I've got several different columns set up. The first is questions about going global with STEM. So here you can post any questions pertaining to going global with STEM, and I've also linked the Google Slides presentation for you. Next, any tools or information that has been shared in this video are here if you want to learn more about those tools. If you have questions, please feel free to click on the plus and add your question. Next, we have the link to the Twitter PLN, so make sure you click on that link and add your name and Twitter handle. If you scroll right, you will see the Building Engineers in K-12 Classrooms Wakelet that was created in this video. And then additional STEM resources separated by grade levels. So if you have any awesome STEM lessons that you'd like to share with others, please click on that plus and add the links there. Thank you so much for joining in on this session. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or contact me on Twitter. My email is crobledo@ncmcs.org, and you can find me on Twitter at Carrie Robledo. In order to receive CEU credits for this session, you must fill out the form located at this link. I hope you enjoy the rest of